Welcome to the Boxing Chat Podcast.
What is going on, boxing fans? We've been gone for a minute, but now we're back. Boxing Chat Podcast back in full effect. Today we had 2 weekends of fights that we missed out on. Number 1, Bam Rodriguez versus Juan Francisco Estrada, along with some other fights, including Teofimo Lopez against Steve Claggett, where Teofimo Lopez got the decision. And also, I think it was Sonny Edwards. He also won a decision fight on the undercard. And who was the undercard for Teofimo? Oh, Robeisy Ramirez. Robeisy Ramirez was on the undercard for Teofimo Lopez. The week after that, we got Shakur Stevenson, Abdullah Mason, Keyshawn Davis, Shaqy Foster. And then on the other card, was there another card? Yeah, I think Nate Diaz against, what's his name?
Jorge Masvidal.
Jorge Masvidal. Yeah, but we don't need to talk about that fight. Great, entertaining fight, but not much to talk about there when it comes to the future of boxing or anything coming fight inside of belts. But let's go ahead and start off with the first fight, which is, oh shit, and I got the wrong banner down here, guys. Sorry about that. Shakur Stevenson, he won a decision victory against Artem. It was quite a boring fight. Once again, not much to really say about that fight other than a little bit of action in the 5th, 6th, 7th round where Artem got hurt with some body shots and started running away. But then Shakur just couldn't step on the gas there, man. I mean, he was just waiting for Artem to move, trying to counter him, just not getting off completely in my mind. I don't know what you guys think, but the punches landed looked like, when you look at it on paper, it's completely dominated from Shakur Stevenson. 170 punches landed, 38% landed compared to Artem's 15% and only 74 punches. So Shakur landed almost 100 more punches than Artem. Rob, what do you think about Shakur's performance, man? Do you think it was good enough to get him that deal that he's looking for, or are you disappointed in him like I am?
I think it was good enough, but the only reason it's not good enough is because he talk all that shit. So he put himself in this predicament. Like every fight he do what I expect him to do, but on Twitter he just goes so crazy that he make people think he about to knock somebody out every fight. But other than that, he literally beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, and I think that too. He literally beat the shit out of him, but his mouth just gets him in trouble, man.
Yeah. And also along with his boxing skill, I expect all his fights, even if you're not gonna knock him out, right? You ain't gonna put him on the canvas. I expect all his fights to look like Floyd Mayweather versus Arturo Gatti. That's how I expect all his fights to look.
Yeah, and he hasn't done that, I don't think, ever, man. Have we ever seen Shakur that dominant? Get it? What was that? A 7th or 8th round knockout against Gotti? Have we ever seen Shakur beat a guy up like that, Keizo?
Yoshino, Joel Gonzalez.
Yeah, Yoshino. Yeah, you're right. 6th round knockout, right? He knocked him out in the 6th round. I don't know why he can't do that now. Keizo, did he not try to do that? You tell me, Keizo.
Bro, the man took a career high in punches landed on him per round.
Hold on, I'm just trying to figure this out.
Oh, jeez.
Entertain y'all, the people.
Hold on, time out. Why you didn't do that for me? But all right.
My bad.
He called him boring.
But tell me, Keizo, think about it, man.
It was a good performance. Like, you can't say too much about it. It was a dominant performance where he won every round. The only round I gave Artem was round 2 because Shakur wasn't landing punches or throwing them. But in my opinion, he's won every round. In Shakur's career, he has yet to lose a round to me. Like, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. The man took a career high in jabs and power punches landed on him to try to entertain y'all, and y'all still go out y'all way to call him boring. I don't get it.
Well, that wasn't a lot of shit, man. I mean, is that you think that's the most? Is this the most offensive Shakur we can get?
No.
No.
So you think he can still go more?
Yes, he can
And
be way more offensive.
I think so for sure. Just because Artem, the way he boxes, like he was moving around a lot, and it looked like he was avoiding getting finished. Like well, maybe that's just how he fights anyway. But he was kind of making it hard for Shakur. He was like hopping around the whole time, constantly moving, constantly making it hard for Shakur to actually like land decent shots. I mean, not that he would have knocked him out because of like the power factor. He had some good shots, but Artem was like the perfect person for him not to knock out based off of who he's fought. Like if it was a flat-footed guy, like it would have been a lot easier.
Yeah, and I agree that too. He is, really he uses his legs a lot and moves around a lot. Looks like we lost Koopa. But overall, I don't think he was I just don't see the power, man. I feel like he was trying to get the shots out, and I just don't see the power there and how he could have affected him and got a knockout any other way. Also,
he could have.
Go ahead.
Now I'm about to say, bro, he definitely in the what it was 7th, 8th, he could have got him out of there. Autumn was ready to go, but he just stopped putting pedal to the metal. He just stopped putting pedal to the metal. But Autumn was ready to go. Between the 5th and the 7th, Autumn was definitely ready to get out of there.
And even Shakur had mentioned like he's not the best at cutting off the ring, so he's like, I got to go back and try and work on that. But I think it's more than him cutting off the ring because like he got close a few times and he was chasing the guy, but like I feel like Shakur reverts back to his like instincts when he's boxing. Like it's easy to like say shit, but when you are boxing, like there was a lot of times where they're up close on each other, and Shakur's so like focused on getting hit. I feel like that he's not throwing the way he could. Like a lot of the times when boxers get that close, they'll let out some combos, but Shakur's just, like tucked up next to him because I feel like he's expecting punches back. So he's just like doing what he normally does.
Yeah, and I saw that too, where he just could have countered so many times and he didn't take advantage of the situation. But let me ask this to Koopa now. Koopa, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi, bro.
Nah, you're good. So tell us, Koopa, what do you think, man? Do you think he's gonna sign with anybody else, or do you think it's pretty much he's stuck with whatever lands for him right now?
All right, there's multiple ways to really like answer this question, Frank. I'm not gonna lie to you, but let's just be honest here. I'm gonna say it again. What the manager and the promoter and the fighter wants for it to be big money on the line, all their goals have to align, right? As the fighter, Shakur did have a dominant performance. He landed a lot of punches on Artem. He was coming forward. He was standing in the pocket. But the weird thing about Shakur is he was pressing the action, but he was still defensive when he was offensive. And I'd say Jenkins hit it on the head where he's like, well, Shakur is just worried about getting hit. And the thing about Shakur is that's going to benefit him moving forward. Shakur is 26 years old. He can easily last a decade more in the sport because he doesn't put himself in situations where he takes damage. But Shakur is not going to get the paydays and attention that he wants if he doesn't let his hands go. There was multiple times in that fight where he had Artem hurt. And I'm not in there taking the punches. So if Shakur gets hit and he don't like what he got hit with, I'm going to say just jump on the bicycle. But when Artem starts off as the aggressor and then starts bagging up and then he's using his right hand to hold his side where Shakur was hitting him, I'm like, Shakur can press the action. I think boxing fans are unforgiving. But in moments like that, whether you're a purist or a casual, you see somebody backing up, not liking the punches he's receiving, you expecting Shakur to let his hands go. I thought Shakur was going to let his hands go. But like I said, it was just weird that he was pressing the action, and it was still a more exciting fight than Edward de los Santos. But it wasn't the performance that he wanted. It's not the performance that he needed since it was his last fight on Top Rank.
I think that it's not the same fight as De Los Santos, but it's the same result. As in, it didn't help him, man. It didn't help his image. It didn't help his ways of making more money. I think it only made it worse because he talked up this super performance that he was going to come in for blood and knock a guy out, and what we see is his grandpa in the corner frustration and him finding out, in my opinion, that he doesn't have the power he thinks he has in reality.
But
I mean, I don't even.
But this is the thing about Shakur.
That's what I think happened Saturday night.
But Shakur doesn't have concussive power. He can let his hands go to force a stoppage.
Yeah, I don't even think he thinks he has that much power, and it's not like he wasn't letting his hands go the way that we wanted him to, but like he was hitting them in the body a lot, like in that spot that he didn't like to get hit, and it just didn't end up dropping him. So I feel like the power does have to do with it at the same time, because it's not like he wasn't throwing, but he wasn't throwing as much as we wanted him to. Like, I don't know.
So here, before I move on to Keizo again, let's see this thing that
he was.
Rob, you're so delayed, bro. It's better if you just switch to your phone. But what were you gonna say,
Cooper?
Frank just said it and just moved on.
Well, I'm waiting for Rob to answer. Is he this delayed?
Rob, please go on your phone, nigga. That shit trash.
Hey, Frank, you're lagging too, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, bro.
I closed some apps, bro. That's how I ended up getting better.
I'm moving on, Rob. Just get on your phone or something. But all right. So this next interview,
bro, I just didn't respond.
All right, bro. You're ruining the. All right. So in this interview, Shakur Stevenson. I'm gonna ask Keizo in a minute, but he goes in on Lomachenko and Tank Davis. Let's see what he has to say.
I see you wearing a Lomachenko shirt with Bob Arum. Bob is saving his son from this ass whooping. Talk to me about that the statement you trying to make with that shirt.
Huh?
Talk to me about the statement you trying to make with that shirt.
I mean, I'm just telling it like it is, but like I said, at the end of the day, I'm a boxer. I love the box. If I can't get these fights, I can't get these fights. I'm cool with it. I'm happy. I'm making millions of dollars. My family good. I'm about to go home, my family, chill out, play the game, relax a little bit, and just enjoy it. I can't force these fights to happen if these guys don't want to fight.
So that leads me to a question against Keizo. After this performance, do you think that convinces guys like Tank and Loma more to fight Shakur or less to fight Shakur?
I mean, it convinces them more because he's in demand. Like now, he was in demand before because they said, "Oh my God," they were building this narrative, boring performance. But he's even more in demand because y'all niggas talking about, "Oh my God, he's so boring." And y'all just what was it like? 1 million people tuned in on ESPN to watch him. I saw something like that on Twitter this morning, and y'all just putting him more in demand and in line for these big fights. So yeah, I think they just putting him in line for these big fights. And like it's so many paydays at 135 and 140. Y'all trying to paint this narrative like he'll never be a star. Okay, even if he still is the B-side on these major fights, and then he go fights like somebody who's not as on the level, he'll still be racking in millions of dollars, bro. Just off the name he's making in the big fights.
I mean, I would have to disagree with you, man. I don't think that helped his fight, his name or them trying to fight him, because once again he dominated. He showed that he's really good at winning fights by points, that he can do it at any moment. But he did it in a fashion that doesn't sell fights and that doesn't attract viewers or anything to watching him. The only thing that's been attracting viewers is how much shit he talks outside of the ring, in my opinion, not of what he's doing inside of the ring. So, Jenkins, I'll ask you the same thing. What do you think, man? Do you think this fight helped him or did it really not help him at all?
I gotta agree with you. I'm not gonna go to the length that you went to say he's never been like entertaining or anything, but I feel like it's hard when you win the fight and like you damn near beat the shit out of the guy, but like you're still boring at the same time, because if you're gonna take a loss and you're really not bringing too many views to the fight and you're kind of boring all at the same time, it's like, what does the other guy win from it? He takes a loss. The other Shakur doesn't really bring too many viewers, and he makes it a boring fight. So it's kind of like it all works against him. I mean, his name is growing a little bit, but like you said, kind of for outside the ring shit. And like I love Shakur, but like I don't know. I feel like that gives them more reason to like not run. Like I mean, they can only fight so many people till they get to him. Like I mean, I guess they'll eventually fucking do it, but it's like it's not like let's get this done so that we can have a big ass selling fight. I mean, maybe it would turn out like that, but probably because of the other side and because of Shakur's name, and he could run with it from there if he were to win. But like if it's not enjoyable, I guess it would still be the same like complaint from the fans.
No, and I agree with you, but I think if he gets a tougher opponent, a better opponent, a more famous opponent, that also fixes a lot of the situations, kind of like with Floyd. You know what I mean? It's just about breaking through.
All right, bro, listen.
Somewhat, but what happens for his next fight? It's not only about this fight alone, like the big fight that you're talking about. It's like, okay, he can get in the ring with that guy and like have a big selling fight. And yes, he beats him, but does that mean he's about to take all the guy's fans and like have them move on with him to his next fight?
Yes, that's exactly what happened with Oscar Valdez.
Bro,
I don't think so. Oscar, that was a whole different fight with. I mean, I don't know.
And that was actually an entertaining fight. Like Shakur actually put on a performance with that shit. Do you not agree?
Go ahead, Koopa.
The Oscar Valdez fight was a very exciting fight. Like every single round, I was excited when the bell rung, bro. I was like, "Oh my gosh, Shakur in his bag, bro!" I was geeked. And then when he was against the ropes, and then he like swooped it around, and then he hit that uppercut with Oscar Valdez. It wasn't hard, but it dropped him, and he was like, "No," I was like, "Nah, you got dropped, bro." Like that was a very exciting fight. Shakur didn't have to beat somebody down, bro. He didn't have to drop nobody. He didn't have to get a knockout. But that fight was exciting. And he was running around the ring like this. Oscar Valdez trying to catch him, and he's like, it was a very fight. I thought every Shakur fight was going to be like that, and then it wasn't. It is what it is. I'm like, bro, look, we got to be realistic about the type of fighter that Shakur is. He's a points master. He don't like to get hit by a guy who can crack, which he shouldn't. He's a boxer. Don't just walk in face first. But when the pivotal moment popped up, the Edwin De Los Santos fight, handpicked by ESPN representatives and executives, it was supposed to be a certain performance. Bro, Edwin De Los Santos is a come-forward fighter who throws a lot of punches. Shakur was supposed to break him down and have an exciting match, and it wasn't. This Artem fight, Shakur talks trash, and every fighter talks trash, but they talk trash in their realm. Shakur said he was going to knock him out and beat him down. I mean, in Shakur's case, it's like, maybe, but yeah. So now he goes in there and goes the distance with the guy. Tank says he's going to knock somebody out. He's going to knock somebody out. Ryan says he's going to knock somebody out. He's going to knock somebody out. There's an AJ. I mean, there's guys out there, they talk trash in their realm. And Shakur is out of his depth. My last point, but even Emmanuel Tago, Ryan went 12 rounds for Emmanuel Tago, did not knock him out, and I don't even think he knocked him down. But the fight was exciting the entire way through. It's like, okay, I'd rather watch Ryan than Shakur. But let's talk about the fallout. Shakur's fallout is crazy because he won that fight, but he's tweeting online hundreds of tweets, bro. And then the Cameron and Mace situation didn't make it any better. Shakur just looks kind of dumb. Like it's weird to me because he won the fight. He was dominant. He put on a boxing clinic, and then it just didn't help him. Like I feel like everything that happened from the fight to the fallout of the tweets, because Shakur is aggressive in his tweets, and Mace and Cameron brought up the point. They said he's more aggressive in the tweets than he was in the ring. I'm like, yeah, and I hate saying it because I watch Shakur and I hope that Shakur is going to have that performance to launch him into a star. And in his biggest moments when it was supposed to, it just didn't happen besides Valdez. It's like, come on, bro. I didn't mean to go on that long of a rant. I'll be quiet for a little bit, but it's just I had to say something about it.
Keep going. Yeah, I kind of want to follow up on what he's saying. I kind of want to follow up on what he's saying though, because during the in between the rounds, you could even tell when he was talking to his grandfather, bro. Like that's not a normal Shakur. Like he's going back and forth with his grandfather, and you can tell like he's stressed, and his mindset the whole time is on the knockout, and it's like like you said, he won the fight, but he's still like stressed out because he knows he didn't do everything he said he would. Like he's fighting with his grandfather, and it's like, just listen to the guy. And that's not something normal that you see out of Shakur. It's like it almost turned him to a different person in the ring, and even outside, I guess. So,
Keizo, what do you think?
I gotta calm down, man. I'm getting hot in here.
We need a response to everything, man. Tell me, Keizo, tell me why Shakur Stevenson is better than Bam. Like where do you see it?
3-division world champion.
No. Where? Like in the
Where?
skills.
Like
in the fight you saw Saturday.
If you
in the
make
fight you
Bam
saw
a
Saturday,
135
where do you see him be better than Bam
everything.
Rodriguez?
Everything. If
Frank,
you make
you can't
Shakur
do
a
the-
if you make Shakur a 115 pounder, he'll beat the fuck out of Bam, embarrass him, make him look.
Nah,
stupid.
and Frank, it's not about better. You're more talking like entertainment wise. Like, is he
Frank
better than
saying
Bam?
where?
It's more
entertainment wise.
when you watch.
Like you talk
Is
about
it more
entertainment wise when this man's
Yeah.
last fucking 22 performances have all been shutouts. You talking about entertainment wise, you're comparing him to a nigga who just got dropped by a senior citizen.
Okay, so a shutout doesn't mean
Bro.
exciting fight. I mean, out of all of Shakur's fight,
That
I can name a
doesn't
handful that I
matter,
thought
nigga,
were
what?
actually excited, and
That
I'm like, I
doesn't
can't miss
matter.
every month. Yes, it does. You
No,
gotta
it
stop thinking,
doesn't.
oh, he boxed them to perfection, so it was an amazing fight. I'm like, no, you can be an expert boxer, and it can be a kind of performance, bro. What do you mean?
Here's my
Pernell
thing.
Whitaker,
Here's my
evasive
thing.
and defensive,
You
but he
will
made you
pitch
pay.
this-
He'll throw like
You will
5,
pitch
6
this
punch
bullshit
combinations.
pitch about
Shakur likes to
Shakur,
throw
but when it comes to Shock, you
onesies and
won't pitch
twosies.
this shit about Shock.
It's not
You
no
will
BS,
not
bro.
pitch this
Shakur is
boring
going to
shit
sit here
about
and do
Shock.
onesies and twosies and admire his work, and you're going to be like, oh, it's amazing. Bro, like,
Not,
you
but I feel
can't
like
make
you
a
pitch
guy
this
miss.
shit about
Artem
Shakur,
didn't
but you
land
won't pitch
anything
this shit about
before.
Shock, bro. Like, I don't get it. You'll pitch this boring narrative about Shakur Stevenson, but when we talk about O'Shaquie Foster, you won't pitch the boring narrative about him.
O'Shaquie Foster is a more exciting fighter to watch than Shakur.
How?
Like, what do you mean?
Even when he fought Ray Vargas, this nigga was boring. What the fuck are you talking about?
Don't do
Bro,
that.
I would
feel
rather
like
watch an
all-
O'Shaquie Foster
How?
fight than a Shakur fight
He
if
put
he had
up
to pick
3
and choose,
stickers
bro.
in a row. How?
Hey,
Bro,
I feel like we all look for different
How?
things.
like,
I feel
come
we all
on.
look-
He headlined the
you're
card at
wild,
MSG
bro.
and he barely won. How?
I watch every single O'Shaquie Foster fight, and they've been more exciting than Shakur's fight. And I like watching
No, the
Shakur
fuck
fight.
they
And it's
haven't.
like,
And
if I had to
bet you if
pick and
O'Shaquie
choose,
Foster come up
I'm
to
going to pick
130,
O'Shaquie Foster.
Bro, I bet you if O'Shaquie Foster come up to 135, Shakur Stevenson will beat the fuck out of him.
Bro, you over here talking about boxing ability, and we're talking about entertainment value. Like, every time we talk about Shakur, you always bring up
doesn't
boxing
matter when
ability.
you have boxing ability.
Yes, it
Bro,
does.
we
That
all
is
look
wild
at
for you to say.
Triple
You
G-
acting like
Triple G
Shakur
had
isn't
no
trying to fill
Triple G
tickets
had
and
no
get
entertainment
pay-per-views
value in the
and
US.
make a lot of money.
Triple
Like,
G had
this is
no
an
entertainment value
entertainment
in the
business,
US.
bro. Bro,
Bro,
Triple G
no
had entertainment value, bro.
No, the fuck he didn't. Nobody knew him in the US.
Every
Then he comes to the
single
US, fights
Triple G
Canelo,
fight-
and he has a big ass
Did
name. Like,
Triple
what are y'all
G
talking about?
make more money than Shakur made in America?
Like, what are y'all talking about, bro?
Did he?
Ooh, he did. He did.
Triple G comes to the America and fights Canelo. Now he has a big ass name. Like, what are you talking about? Nobody knew who the
Bro,
fuck Triple G was.
Triple
Canelo,
G, like,
except
that is
hardcore.
wild. Like, Triple G's
Nobody knew
purses
who the fuck Triple
proves
G
that people
was
wanted to
except
see him fight.
hardcore.
You acting like they not selling tickets and putting him on TV for just the hell of it. It's entertainment value. He's taking up a time slot on ESPN, bro. Like, you understand the boxing side of it, but the entertainment side of it, you have to merge these. Shakur is an expert boxer. I don't think he loses against anybody, but that is irrelevant. Like, obviously, like, he can't sell out these venues. They can't put his tickets at a certain price point because even though he's an expert boxer, bro,
He just sold out Brick City 2 times. He can't sell out.
he
one
lives
venue.
there. Shakur
And
has
he sold
literally
out the
fought in more
MGM.
places than Newark, New Jersey.
Oh my god.
He was
This
in
nigga
the
don't know
small
what he's
theater
talking
MGM, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like, Keizo, like, you have to stop being biased when it comes to Shakur. Like you said, entertainment value doesn't matter when it comes to boxing ability. That makes no sense. This is sports, bro. He's in an arena, in the middle of an arena they're selling tickets to people, bro. Like, I don't understand, like, why the entertainment side of it is eluding. You have to be an exciting fighter. Shakur got his views. He got his highlights from fights he was in that were exciting.
No, bro.
Okay, so are people going to come see you because you put on a boxing clinic or because you're excited to watch?
Because you put on a boxing clinic, bro. What are you talking
about?
Bro,
this is the boxing business, bro.
Did people see? So did people go see Shock because he was entertaining, or because he put on a boxing clinic and rose up the ranks and was Ray Vargas?
Because he was entertaining, bro. That they build the narrative with Shakur Foster. He wasn't
knocking anybody out.
Queso.
How was he entertaining?
Queso.
People bought that fight
this
for
man,
Ray Vargas,
the narrative.
not for Oshaki Faster.
Bro, Keyshawn, Oshagi Foster, and Shakur, that is a very large reason as to why those numbers hit 1 million, bro. You acting like Shakur he just made everybody so excited that he was on the card after that Edwin De Los Santos fight. No, Keyshawn, Oshagi Foster. That was how they bolstered this fight in case Shakur had another performance like that. Because that's not what they did the last time Shakur fought. That card was not stacked like that, bro. Abdullah Mason, Keyshawn, Oshagi Foster,
So
Shakur.
hold up, answer this question.
I wouldn't go that far, Cooper, but
answer this question.
I will
so
say,
Oshaki Foster, who just sold 6K in a fucking theater, helped sell out Brick City. Explain that.
Nah, I feel like I
bro,
feel
what?
like Keyshawn.
He just sold 6K in New York with a New Yorkie
These are
fighting. Like what?
Okay,
boys.
I don't know. Shakur just did 8K. Like I'm not understanding. Like 8K is not that far from.
Shakur did 13K.
Bro.
Shock did 6, and he was fighting a New Yorkian. How the fuck does that work?
Fuck is a New York.
I feel like every time I can't talk to you about the entertainment side. I just gave you all of the points.
Shock was not entertaining. He rose up the ranks by winning by UD and what became Ray Vargas mandatory. It does bro.
Oshaki Foster has become an exciting fighter to watch.
If you keep putting
I don't know what to tell
you.
If you keep putting on boxing clinics, people are gonna watch you regardless. That's what I
bro,
think.
Shakur Foster's last 2 fights were more exciting than Shakur's last 2 fights, bro. Like, come on. Like,
when he put up fucking stickers. He put up a sticker against an old ass man with a blonde.
All right, boys. All right, that's enough. That's enough.
Okay, wait, Frank, stop. So you mean to tell me that fight with Nova was not more entertaining than Shakur's fight with Edwin De Los Santos? I said the last 2 fights, bro.
He looked fat and slow. No, that shit wasn't
fat and slow does not mean he's not entertaining. That's what you're not understanding about this, Queso.
It wasn't entertaining.
You can be a fat, dehydrated slob in the ring and still be more entertaining, bro. Like it's
bro. How?
What do you mean how?
How?
Yeah,
you've never seen like a boxing match before, bro.
Respectfully, Queso, bro. You're not making sense at all, bro. So I'm sorry, bro. But we're moving on. No, Queso. No.
You said Keyshawn helped sell out the card when Keyshawn has headlined in Madison in Las Vegas, and he hasn't did more than 2K himself, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Oh,
he
my
will his
fucking
next
God.
fight, he was pretty entertaining.
Keyshawn hasn't pulled in more than 2K by himself. What are you talking about, bro?
Okay, speaking of Keyshawn, we are moving on.
They were talking about Shaq a lot.
Jesus, boy, what the fuck? I tell you.
Let's move on to Shaq. Oshaki Foster lost a split decision against Robson Conceição, where Conceição lost, from my opinion, every single round. So I don't know how the judges got that decision, but I know there's a few people in here that are really, really pissed off about it. Queso, tell me what you thought about that fight, man, and how can we get this shit fixed?
I thought it was the biggest robbery in boxing, bro. But when I seen Dave Moretti, I was like, "What the fuck can you expect? You know how crooked that nigga get." But Top Rank will do anything to sell a ticket, man. And I think we just saw that they going to Brazil soon, and they want him to headline the card.
You think that's why
we've seen Cooper's biggest rant yet tonight? I don't think we have, but keep going.
You think that's why they gave him the win because of the Brazil card they're trying to do?
Yeah, honestly, to be honest, they got all these Brazil superstars signed to him. So
yeah, bro, there's a whole slew of Brazilian boxers going to the 2024 Olympics, bro. I actually talked to one of them. Well, talked to 3 of them. And like, look, Oshaki Foster in that fight with him, I don't think it was a setup because Oshaki, he wasn't the most aggressive fighter. And I think it depends on what the judges like. I would say, even though I gave pretty much every round to Oshaki. If you're a judge, you're looking at Robson Conceição being aggressive, and you can easily think in your mind, "Oh, I'm gonna give him this round just off the aggression and the activity." But I don't know what can be done. I'm gonna say have Mauricio do an immediate rematch. Personally, they can overturn the fight potentially, but there's just no guarantee that you're gonna get your belt back. So I'm gonna say just run it back and just be more aggressive. I think Oshaki beats Robson Conceição, but as far as marketability,
but hold on, Koopa. What do you don't think? How do you think they can fix it though? Do you think maybe like adding a replay, or like
so two options. So
I don't
what they
even
would
know,
do
or like
is
or adding like someone who actually counts the punches, like a machine that actually, like, you know what I mean? Compu box live numbers.
You set the judges down. You scored the fight. Like there's fights that have been overturned. Like these judges have to look at this footage. You know, like when a judge gets suspended and they come back, you know, they do education on these judges. You just gonna have to take that panel of judges, take this fight because it was televised, obviously, and you gonna have ask them like, why did they score this fight this way? Like we know the tenets of what boxing is scored as, right? A ring generalship, effective aggression, etc. And you gonna have to get their answer. If they fucked up, because those judges, it was one of their first times really doing a championship fight, two of them, I believe. And when you have these inexperienced judges judging this title fight, it's a higher level. You could possibly get hiccups like this. So you need to evaluate these judges and how they scored it. Now, if it doesn't go in Oshaki's direction, he's going to have to appeal to Mauricio Suleiman of the WBC and get an immediate rematch. And he just going to have to put him down, to be honest, take the judges out of the equation. It's what Lennox Lewis said. When they asked him if he was afraid of being robbed, he said he brought his own judges, his right and his left. So that's what's going to have to happen.
But I feel like we know exactly why the judges scored it the way they did. Not that it's right, but like if we're talking about how boring the Shakur fight was, this was like a whole nother level of boring. So like I don't know, maybe the judges will just look at like everybody said, like the aggressor.
You saying the judges will sleep?
Yeah, I mean, which only means so much if like Shaq's still like beating his ass, quote unquote, when it comes to like stats and like all that good stuff. But like at the same time, like he was draining the life out of the fight. The shit was so hard to watch. Like it shouldn't matter when scoring. Like if somebody's beating your ass, like beating you, not necessarily beating your ass, but like out skilling you, out boxing you. I mean, that's truly what matters. But I mean, maybe the judges were just like, fuck this. I'm not doing this if the guy's just going to be running the whole time and trying to like.
Oh, you said they think about it. They was just circling it because they was falling asleep.
Bro, that shit was hard to watch, bro. That should have been like based off the fights. That should have been the first fight because the fucking Keyshawn fight and the one before Keyshawn, I forgot bro's name, but Mason. Those shits were entertaining as fuck. Mason, and then that shit comes on, and that shit fucking like that shit killed the whole vibe of the night. I'm trying to get hype for Shakur, and the shit is just fucking turning me down. Like I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm like, bro, I can't.
I mean, the back half of the fight it turned up though, so like that's my thing. The feeling out.
No, listen. I think he influenced the way fucking Shakur fought. He said he put this nigga to sleep. I'm about to put y'all to sleep too. Like he did the same bullshit. I'm like, bro. These are supposed to be the two best fights. They ended up being two of the worst.
I was hoping that the Oshaki fight was actually going to have the opposite effect of Shakur's outcome. I thought, because in the corner, his grandpa was telling him to basically like get more active. And I think he thought that Shakur might get robbed. So in my mind, I thought Shakur was going to go out there and put him down because he ain't want that same situation to happen with him. And I was just like, oh, okay.
He was trying to a point. He was trying to a point, but I feel like the power.
That's the core boxes to comfortability, and I can't get mad at that.
Let's not go back to Shakur. Kato's gonna go crazy, and then you guys are gonna have like a little 20-minute rant again. So,
all right.
It is what it is.
Well, yeah. Overall, huge robbery, man. Hopefully, not just WBC, but all boxing can get that shit fixed. Let's move on.
Did Kato speak on it?
Yeah, Kato spoke on it first.
Oh, okay. All right.
So another fight that happened. Keyshawn Davis got the unanimous decision over Miguel Medueno, and Abdullah Mason got a 3rd round TKO over Luis LeBron. Both they were the more entertaining fights of the night, as we just talked about, since the first 2 fights were better than the last. First of all, what do we think about the young buck, man? Abdullah Mason. I mean, they're both young. So let me ask y'all a question to start it off. Yeah. But let me ask you a question to start off. Who do you think is better? Do you think Keyshawn or Abdullah is better?
Hey, so first, what I gotta say is, during the little questions at the end, the guy asked Mason's trainer. He said, "Did Mason learn something tonight?" He said no, but he taught something. Bro, that nigga taught that nigga a lesson, okay? He whooped his ass. No competition. Too easy. Who's better? I'm not going to say, like, Keyshawn is better right now because, like, I really don't think you should be comparing these two. Like, one is, like, 3 or 4 fights in. Keyshawn has, like, a lot more under his belt. But they both have, like, unlimited potential, and I just want to see, like, where it goes from here.
Facts.
But, yeah. Did he learn something? No. Did he teach some shit? Fuck yes. But okay.
Here, Kevo.
That's it.
Who do you think is better, man?
Not too high on Mason stopping a 130-pounder and a 2-week late replacement 130-pounder at that. So I got Keyshawn by a mile, but I already knew Keyshawn was gonna beat the fuck out of Medueno because as soon as I saw the card reveal, I'm like, oh shit, he fighting Miguel Medueno, and my boy Justin Pardo just beat the fuck out of Miguel Medueno, but he got robbed. So I already knew Keyshawn was gonna handle business, but Keyshawn better by a mile, bro.
Hey, but one thing about Medueno, bro, he's solid. He throws some heavy shots, and that nigga has a chin because he was eating shots all fucking night. I was waiting for his ass to go down, and he would not fucking go down. I'm like, damn, this nigga's built like that. But yeah, all respect to him. All respect to him, bro.
For real though, I'm surprised he didn't get a knockout. I thought that was gonna be a knockout, especially in the middle rounds. I was on an airplane watching it. But it ended up being a decision victory for Keyshawn. Yeah, what?
Just keep going, bro.
So, which performance do you think was better, Koopa? Not just who's a better fighter, but which performance do you think was better, Mason's or Keyshawn's?
All right. Well, the better question is a bit weird because I think Abdullah Mason has more fights than Keyshawn, but Keyshawn has less fights with better competition. So they're not exactly like at the same stage in their careers exactly. But
wait,
I'm gonna say
Mason has more fights than Keyshawn?
Nah, yeah. Keyshawn got 11, Mason got 8.
Yeah.
No, I think Mason has 14.
Mason
Are you sure, bro? We've seen Abdullah Mason a lot.
Yeah, Mason has 14, 12 knockouts, bro.
Oh, I'm tripping, bro.
Yeah.
Like if he keeps fighting like 8-rounder, it's cheaper for him, and then he can fight more often. So that's probably why he has more fights. Keyshawn's fighting tougher competition, and I think what was the last fight? Was a 10-rounder?
Yeah.
Anyway, there's more boxing business. My point is, Keyshawn was just in a 10-rounder with Medueno, right?
Yeah. That was 10 rounds.
There's more of a boxing business money thing. But anyways, my point is, Keyshawn's performance was a bit more impressive. Love Abdullah. He showed us a lot. He showed us like he had a little bit of dog in him. He got hit with some shots and he made him pay for hitting them. I like that. But Keyshawn, that dude was fighting dirty. He was aggressive. He was on Keyshawn. Like Keyshawn tried to move and then he cut Keyshawn. He cut off the ring and then he fighting this man who was just in front of him with a chin, and it was just like he just kept his composure. I love that a lot. Keyshawn, he got dog in him too. Like he's gonna be great to watch his entire career, bro. He don't lay down and he don't take no stuff, bro. Like Mans was pushing him and stuff, and Keyshawn was like, all right, bro, you're not gonna bully me in the ring. And then he was trying to bully him back. I think he was trying to get him out of there, but sometimes fighters are just tough, bro. You can't just get everybody out of there. That's why you got guys who having a 100% knockout ratio in boxing is kind of abnormal if you stay in it your entire career, because like I said, you got fighters out there that just don't go down. But Keyshawn, he boxed beautifully and he banged beautifully too. He fought on the inside, he fought at a distance. I'm like, man, it was nice to see, bro.
Nah, right. They was getting chippy in there, fucking with Dueño hit the ref with like a right hook, a little left hook, some shit, damn near knocked the nigga out. I'm like, oh shit, it's getting crazy. He lifted his ass in the air. I'm like, nah, they wilding.
So here, we're gonna do this real quick because we're talking about Keyshawn and Abdullah Mason. These are all the boxers under 25 years old. Rank your top 5, 1 through 5.
Currently or potential wise?
Currently.
Would it be wrong not to put? Well,
no. Just do not greater. Just do like, should we just do most skillful? Like, who do you think is actually a better fighter?
Well,
like,
a lot of these guys are still like prospect contender stage. I mean, Bam and Devin are going to be, if you're talking like accomplishments, they're going to be the top 2.
Yeah, but we're not talking accomplishments. We're talking about in
like
ring,
potential,
like who's better, like who's actually better.
One Bam, 2 Dev.
That's what I'm saying.
Three Jared Anderson.
I got Keyshawn as my.
Okay, so
my third one's gonna be Keyshawn.
Yeah, it's only right.
You want to put Ryan Garcia above you guys?
Come on, bro.
But like, what are we like? We don't put potential eye test.
Ryan beat Devin. We're going off who's the better boxer. Period. Not who got the most accomplishments.
All right then.
Who's the better boxer? Period. Then I'm putting Keyshawn 3.
Fuck that he beat Devin. Like,
I mean, I would not put Haney that high, but okay.
Keyshawn don't have to be 3. I'm just saying, like, he reminds me a lot about like Crawford. It's like, but at a younger stage in his career.
I mean, honestly, we could put Keyshawn at 1, but
How the fuck are you putting
right
Keyshawn over Ray Ford?
Why not?
I'd put Keyshawn over Ray Ford.
Ray Ford will beat the fuck out of Keyshawn.
Bro, Keyshawn is not losing to Nick Ball, bro. So
Keyshawn is the bro. Ray Ford, nigga, we both want to agree that Ray Ford won. Ray Ford.
I know.
Ray Ford is pretty fire, though. I'm not gonna lie.
This guy's pretty damn good too, bro. Underrated.
I do like Schofield.
Are you fucking kidding me?
But Schofield is sometimes he's too aggressive, bro. He always getting them cuts around his eyes because he's so aggressive. He reminds me a lot of Sean Porter.
4 is Jared Anderson. Why is Edwin De Los Santos here?
Yeah, I would have to say 4 is Ryan Garcia.
Bro,
Jared Anderson.
We don't know what this list is about. I mean, like, it's fine.
Above Xander Zayas.
Like, look at this list, and you just want to throw Ryan Garcia in there. Like, get the fuck.
I mean,
out
I
of here.
just think this just ruins the list.
Doing, man? You
ruins the list. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, we can take Haney's bitch ass off the list too. What
Jared
the fuck?
Anderson.
All right, so Jared Anderson, and then 5. Would you put Xander?
No.
So Ray Ford is not going on.
How old is Boots?
Boots is 27. Boots just turned 27.
My bad.
Damn.
All right, let's just pick the last guy. Who?
Ford. Or potential
Ford has more losses than a lot of these guys, though.
Ford has 1 loss.
Exactly.
But aren't we going like? What is this list about, bro? Because we're just throwing Ryan Garcia on here. It's like, what are we doing?
Is this fighters you like to watch? Fighters with the best potential, the fan-friendly styles, better fundamentals. Like, I don't.
Yeah. All right. So let's throw Ray Ford.
They get in the ring and they're more skilled, bro.
I like Ray Ford.
Okay. I'll put Ford. I do like Ford a lot.
We'll go with Ray Ford. All right. So now let's move on to thing. Which is we still have the Bam fight. Okay. So Jesse Bam Rodriguez knocked out Juan Francisco Estrada in this round about like 12 days ago now. It was the weekend before last. It was a really good fight, in my opinion, even though Keizo had other opinions on the fight. Juan Francisco Estrada is still a legend, coming off the tail end of his career, but still putting up a fight. Even got a knockdown against Jesse Rodriguez. But overall, we saw Jesse dominate. I mean, it was even more dominant for Stevenson, like I had mentioned. That's a real dominant performance, in my opinion. But we'll start off with Koopa. What'd you think, man? Do you think that's a valid win, or was Estrada just too old to count that as a proper victory?
All right, here's my thing. I didn't even get the chance to watch it, bro. I watched some highlights, and that was about it. But I'm going to tell you, they had Estrada up on the cards. And one thing I like about Bam is he probably thought at some point in time the fight was getting away from him, so he really started pressing the action at some point. And it was those knockdowns and him just giving it everything that really won him that fight. So to me, I think it shows that while you're in the ring and you don't know what the scores are because there's no live scoring, that he can still hit that gear to get him where he needs to be. But besides that, I can't give you anything past that because I didn't watch it live.
Okay.
I'd say
no, and I feel it, man. What about you, Jenkins?
I kind of want to talk about the things that I saw that he didn't do well, because everything else he did fucking like amazing. I just say like in his combos and shit, and like he throws some crazy combos, but he leaves himself exposed a little too much. And that's not necessarily why he got knocked down one time, but he did catch a few good shots where I'm just like, damn, like you kind of got to watch for those, because if you're fighting somebody else, they may knock him out. But besides that, bro, his shit was on point. His combos, his counter punching, he got caught, but his defense was still great. I see him moving his feet. He was head movement. Like he looked fucking amazing. So that's the only thing I really want to point out is like the shots that he takes. Those can be risky sometimes because them shits could really like knock him out and it could be a bad night for him. But besides that, everything else I saw was fucking greatness.
No, and I agree with you. I thought there was a extremely good performance. Other than, if it's a bigger buncher, if it's a different fighter, then you can't be risking it like that. But we saw what he did against Sonny Edwards. He fought differently than that, and he was still able to be successful. So, what do you think about his performance, Keizo? Tell me the differences you saw between this fight and Shakur Stevenson's.
I was impressed.
Embarrassing.
Nigga still not pound for pound, but I was definitely impressed with some of the shit he had going on. I still think Junto Nakatani knocks him out. So hopefully when he moves up to 119, we get that fight. But not too much else to say.
Yeah. Sounds
I mean,
like...
maybe go ahead.
No, you go.
No, I mean, I feel like just based off his performance, we should have like more to say. I just wanted to say the shit that he did bad or like not up to par, because everything else was fucking great. Like his jabs, his counters are fucking crazy. Or his combos, excuse me. His combos, he was fucking wilding, bro. Like I was more than impressed. I enjoyed watching the fight.
I think his counters.
Maybe there isn't much to say. I guess I don't know.
I think his counters are amazing too. I mean, how he moves his head and he's going on the inside and moving his head like that. I mean, that's something.
Wilding,
that's something that I don't see Shakur do a lot.
I was going to ask, was Bam's fight more entertaining than Shakur's? I mean, I say Bam's fight is more entertaining than a lot of people. His views are about to skyrocket, bro. He's such an exciting fighter to watch.
Yeah.
Like, he can box and he can bang.
He just needs a big name.
In this shit, but it was a totally different fight, a totally different fighter. Like, bro, he's definitely fun to watch, and I'm excited to see more, bro, because he put on a fucking...
Man, check the views on the highlights, bro. I got to see where they at.
I'll check later.
My phone died. Yeah, go ahead.
LOL. I'll check later. But yeah, basically...
Did you just say LOL, bro?
Bro, they got 1.3 mil.
That's a while, bro.
Damn. LOL.
See what I mean? Because that fight was just... it was great. It was great. My bad, Frank. Go ahead.
For real. LOL. But what was I going to say? Yeah, basically, Shakur Stevenson fight was not on the same level as Bam's. Bam's performance was way better. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's move to the podcast. Let me take this off. Let me bring y'all all back in here. We're gonna do. Oh shit! And I haven't written them down either. So we're gonna do a little game. It's pick 10. First, I'm gonna give y'all one little one. Rank these by skill, by actual skill, guys. All right, no more. Oh, by who's a better boxer? Who's a better boxer? Just delete achievements. All these guys walk in. All right,
so offense, defense, ring generalship, what effective aggression, basically like what we doing? That's what we doing.
Just those four guys. Those four guys walk in. Which ones are the better boxers? Rank them. Go.
Ooh, this one's hard.
Joseph Parker.
Next one.
Oh, he's still making. Oh, he's still writing.
Yeah, I'm making another. No, these four. Do these four. Write the next ones. Y'all remember them, right? Boots, Shakur, Tank, Benavidez.
I'm gonna say Boots, Tank, Shakur, Benavidez.
Boots, Tank, Shakur, Benavidez. What you think, Keizo?
Shakur, Tank, Benavidez, Boots. Well, no. Shakur.
Oh, shit. Okay, my bad. I have one name. Bam. Bro, what?
You're a funny guy.
That laugh.
All right. Then I'm gonna say
writing these. So.
All right, for you.
What's gone? But
hold on. What's this guy's name?
Either I'm lagging or you type fast, bro.
I type fast.
You copying and shit.
A little bit of both.
All right. What are 1 through 5?
Got you. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all go.
All right, I'll do mine first if y'all want. I'll do mine first if y'all want. Boots, 1, Tank 2. No. Boots 1, Shakur 2, Bam 3, Tank 4, Benavidez 5. Tank is just the skill wise. No. Let me redo my list.
Yeah, you're wild.
All right, Boots 1. Better boxers overall. Boots 1, Tank 2, Shakur 3. No, Bam 3. I'm gonna give it Bam just by the recent performance, bro. Shakur 4, Benavidez 5. That's me.
All right, I'll go. I gotta go. Boots, Tank, Shakur, Bam, Benavidez. But it's a hard list, bro. You're factoring in everything, so it's more like what's important to you, I guess. But yeah.
All right, Keizo.
Bam, Shakur, Boots, Tank, Benavidez.
Bam
Let's
number
go.
1.
We put Bam over Shakur. Let's go. You're him.
Wow.
You're Himothy. You're him.
Crazy. All right, I'm gonna go Boots, Tank, Shakur, Bam, Benavidez.
Boots, Tank, Shakur, Bam, Benavidez. Okay, so let's vote. We gotta get a vote on. So, who thinks Boots number 1? Raise your hand. Okay, so Boots is unanimous number 1, except for what's his name? Who thinks Shakur number 2? Okay, Keizo, no. Okay, that's 1. Who thinks Tank number 2? Okay, Tank 1. Who thinks hold on. Oh my god. What the fuck is going on? Okay, who thinks Shakur number 3? Damn, over Bam? All right. Who thinks Bam number 4?
Bam.
Everyone. So Bam is 4 and Benavidez 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, performance is important because it's like Bam has the skills and you see the results of his skills. With Shakur, you see it too. You just want Shakur to, because you know Shakur can do this stuff. Like, that's the frustrating part about Shakur. He got the boxing game on lock, but I know he can put motherfuckers down. He just don't really be doing it.
Not right. Honestly, like if it's skill, like Shakur is number 1 or 1 or 2, but like I'm just factoring in the shit that the other people have that Shakur doesn't have, and that like that power is what like puts them over the edge for me.
Well, all right. Let's go on to the real one now. This one's gonna take us a little bit longer. It's the same thing.
The real one.
This is the same thing. So let's just go one by one. Who thinks who's number one? Let's go with number one first. Who's number one on this list? Who's a better fighter?
Caleb Plant.
Ooh. Ray Ford.
Caleb Plant.
I'm kind of feeling Ray Ford.
You can't put Ray Ford over Joseph Parker, Dubois, or Munguia.
Bro, hell no.
I'm just being dead ass.
Yeah, not over Munguia. I'm putting Ford over Munguia, bro. That's wild.
All right, chill. We're talking about number one right now. Number one. All right. Number one for me, the better fighter. It's gotta be Virgil Ortiz.
Better fighter or boxer?
The better boxer. I mean, bro, Virgil Ortiz has every single fight as a knockout, bro.
Bro, fighting and boxing not the same, Frank. Which one? Are these fighters or are these boxers, bro?
No, I mean number one would have to be number one would probably.
Hey, let Roy come and help us do this. Let Roy come and help us do this.
Oh shit! I didn't see him.
My number one is Caleb Plant. What the fuck wrong with y'all boys?
What's up, Roy?
Roy, what's up, bro?
Yo,
what up?
That's good. We're ranking these guys from 1 to 10. Who do you think number one is?
Watch this nigga say Williams Zepeda.
From skill, off skill, not achievements. Just who's the better fighter? Who's the better boxer?
I'd probably say, gotta go probably between Caleb Plant and Mario Barrios.
Oh, I thought I was fucking bugging. I thought I was fucking tripping. Thank you, Roy. I thought I was fucking tripping.
Nah, I would probably have to go Caleb Plant or Joseph Parker.
Now niggas want to say Caleb Plant.
No, I'm putting Dubois number one.
Caleb Plant.
Huh?
Dubois number one, bro.
Parker, but
how the fuck is Dubois number one?
Because I said he is.
The thing is based off.
Hold up. What's wrong with this nigga?
All right, who says Caleb Plant is one? Raise your hand. Do you have your hand raised, Blueprint? I mean, Roy? You do? Okay.
There you go.
All right, so Caleb Plant won. Number one is Caleb Plant. Who thinks shit. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it like that for now. Who thinks Joseph Parker is number two? No one else thinks he's number two. Shit.
No, nigga.
I'll give it Joseph Parker has really nice game plans, and I'll give it to him.
You would say yeah? Okay, so that's two.
Yeah, I'll say yeah.
Who thinks it's Dubois?
I'm not mad at it.
I mean, if Roy's not here, it's going to be just 2 votes wins or 3 votes wins.
Wait, maybe he just turned off his camera. Yo, Roy. Nope, that nigga gone. All right.
Okay. So Queso, who do you think is number 2, bro? Since I'm not going to go down the list.
Mario Barrios.
Damn, and Roy said that too. Jenkins, so you got to pick
Mario
between,
Barrios 3? Yeah.
You got to pick between Barrios or Joseph Parker, Jenkins.
Do you even know who the fuck that is, Jenkins?
Who, Barrios? Yes, I've seen Barrios fight. But we can go with Joseph Parker.
All right, so Joseph Parker's number 2, which is what it should be, TBH. All right, number 3. We know Roy and Queso want Barrios. Everybody else good with Barrios?
Not mad at it.
Barrios versus 4?
Bro, Barrios would.
Barrios is bro. What the fuck are you talking about? I love Ray Ford as much as the next guy.
Ray Ford is like 5 foot.
Stop it.
Bro, I'm not trying.
No, bro, not fighting like in the ring, bro. I'm saying like
skill wise.
who's
I know
the
what
better?
you're talking about. I love Ray Ford as much as the next guy, but cut that shit out. That it's not close.
Yo, just TBH. I don't know. TBH. Virgil Ortiz would fuck up Mario Barrios.
No, the
man.
Yes, he would.
Mario Barrios would
probably, bro.
Virgil Ortiz.
Bro, he would, bro.
He would embarrass.
Bro, Keith Thurman almost killed Barrios, bro. Come on, stop.
No, the fuck, Keith Thurman didn't, bro. Barrios got robbed in that fight. If you want to keep it 1,000.
All right, so we picking Barrios,
bro.
I wouldn't put him there. Sure, I wouldn't put him there. I mean, I guess
I want to put like Ray Ford or Ortiz, but you know.
I fuck with Ray Ford too, man.
right, so who's next, Kayzo?
Jaime Munguia.
Hell no.
Hell yeah. What the
He
fuck?
is nice, bro.
Hell
He is
no.
nice.
Over Ford, bro.
Over
Munguia
Ford.
over Virgil Ortiz, bro.
Nah, I mean maybe not over Ford.
Munguia
but-
over Dubois. Munguia over Dubois.
Yeah, where's the
Yes.
Come on.
Okay.
Jaime
Y'all
Munguia
are
is
so
nice. Jaime Munguia is nice. Y'all better check that man fucking resume.
Dubois nice, bro. Look at what Dubois
Dubois is
did.
a fat fucking bowling ball.
Come on, bro.
That
Bruh,
got stopped by Usyk.
Bro, Dubois almost killed Usyk, bro.
Bro.
Stop.
He dropped him.
Nigga. He hit him in the nuts.
He did not get hit in the fucking nuts. I'm tired of hearing that bullshit. Okay.
He hit him in the cock, bro. Like, get
You
All
know he
right, so
did it.
everybody make a vote. Guy, I'll go first. Robezi Ramirez.
I didn't even see him.
Guys,
Like,
bro.
no, he doesn't make the top 5. I didn't even fucking see him.
Trolling, bro.
Bro, I think he's so underrated. Like, I don't know why y'all don't fuck with him. He's so good.
got his
Like his
ass
skill
beat by
skill wise,
Espinoza.
he's so good.
Espinoza.
But yeah, nah, TBH, in all honesty, all right, people, y'all gotta nominate someone or vote for someone one by one. I got Virgil Ortiz. Jenkins, go.
I'm not mad if it's Virgil, Dubois, Munguia, or Ford. Like maybe
You gotta
not
pick
Ford,
one,
but
bro.
those three. Just go off the majority because I can't really choose. There's too many.
Nigga, you
names,
got to
bro.
be a part of the majority. It's only 3 or 4 of us, nigga.
All right. So I'll go Virgil then.
Let's go, Kayzo.
Nigga, you know who. Jaime Munguia.
Cuba.
Ford.
Yeah, I mean, it was either Munguia or Virgil. There's only all right.
Virgil Ortiz is
You know,
not
I'm
a
not mad
better
at it.
boxer.
I'm not
Virgil
mad at any of
Ortiz, bro. Virgil Ortiz.
He's not a better boxer
Yeah.
than Jaime Munguia or Raven
Yes.
Ford.
All right, next up, Kayzo.
Well, he
nominate
Ford,
someone.
bro. So suck
Oh,
it up.
he,
Jaime
all right,
Munguia.
so he got Munguia.
So are we really not going to consider the guy who knocked down Usyk?
Koopa.
No.
Koopa, it's your turn. Nominate
All right,
someone.
guys,
It's my turn to nominate somebody for 5, bro. Dubois.
Thank you, Cooper.
All right.
Thank you.
All
I
right,
appreciate you, bro.
I'm gonna nominate Robezi Ramirez again. Go ahead, Jenkins.
Let's go Dubois.
Ah.
Yes, sir.
Jesus.
All right, so we know who.
Hey, Dubois been
Kayzo
growing on me,
has.
bro. Like he really about that action. Like I like watching him.
All
I
right.
like him. I love him, to be honest. Like that's my nigga right there. But yeah.
All right,
And he
next
hit
up.
Usyk in the balls, bro.
No, he
All
didn't.
right, next
I'm
up.
out of here.
I don't even like Mexicans, and I know Jaime Munguia is that fucking guy. And I hate Mexicans. I hate border hoppers.
Bro.
Nah,
All right,
Munguia
my
is nice.
turn.
Munguia is nice, bro. Munguia is-
My turn. I nominate Robezi Ramirez.
I nominate Ford.
Jaime Munguia.
All right,
I'll go
Jenkins, you gotta
Munguia.
pick between. All right.
You know what? I'll go Ray Ford. No,
No,
There
no.
you
What the
go.
fuck?
There you
no.
go. Let's
Kayzo.
go.
How the fuck he not?
Let's
He
go.
fucked Melo and he actually fought a good fight.
All right,
Fuck
next one's gonna be Munguia. So let's get out of the way.
Bro, wait. Munguia over Robesi Ramirez?
Bro,
Yes!
they're both gonna vote for it. Jenkins and him are gonna vote for it.
Shut
So
up.
whatever.
Nah, y'all are pissing me off, bro.
Right?
All right,
Fuck Munguia
Next
over
up,
Ryan
I
Garcia,
nominate-
bro.
What? No, listen,
Bro,
Dubois
I
fought
nominate-
fucking Usyk and fucking Munguia fucking Canelo, and we're just fucking putting these guys at the bottom of the list. Fuck out of here. What the fuck?
all right. I nominate Robezi Ramirez.
I nominate Zepeda.
William Zepeda.
Hell no, Ryan
Go
Garcia is
put him
more
right
skilled
there.
than
No, the
Ryan
fuck
Garcia
he's
is more
not.
skilled than
Shut
Zepeda,
up.
bro.
Shut up.
Yes, he
Shut up.
is.
Ryan,
Yes, he is.
yo, Ryan's gonna be
Hey,
at the
Frank-
bottom of the list. That's the funny part.
Frank's finna get me hot, bro.
Bro,
There's
William
no way in hell Munguia is
William
better.
Zepeda doesn't like all he does is throw a million punches. He doesn't have any defense.
Ryan Garcia has defense.
Hey, his offense is his
I mean,
defense. That his defense, Frank.
He can shuffle, bro. But all right, so
Just put him on the list. Put him on.
So
the
we're
list.
really gonna put William Zepeda over Robezi Ramirez. Oh my god.
Yes. Fuck Robezi Ramirez.
I'm gonna
Espinoza
get
is gonna
pissed off.
retire that nigga.
Who did Robezi Ramirez beat in the Olympics in the gold medal?
It was a rivalry. Go rewatch the fight.
I wonder who he beat. Maybe
Go
it's
rewatch the fight.
Keizo's favorite
But
muncher.
who did Robezi Ramirez not want to fight in the pros?
Bro, he's like fucking 10
Who
times
did
lighter
Robeisy
than
Ramirez
him.
decline 2 offers from in the pro?
Bro, you really
Shut
he
up.
beat your guy, bro.
Shut
he
up.
beat Shakur. He
But
made
when he came to the pros, he declined 2 offers. Shut up.
Hey, bro. There's only one time Shakur cried like a little bitch,
Because he
and that
got
man
beat
made him.
like what?
And that
His
man
first
made him.
fight, he got
That
beat.
man
He
made him
needed to
cry
get
like a
on
little
his
bitch,
train,
bro.
Bro.
That made him cry like a little bitch, bro.
Oh,
Who
the
the
I
fuck
wanted
did
to
you
win
pick
speech.
Robeisy?
I
I
liked
had to
it.
agree
Showed
with
the
you.
passion, bro.
All right, so last one. Last one.
And, like, practice weekend?
I nominate Robeisy Ramirez.
I guess I'll go Ramirez, bro.
Robeisy
Yeah, let's do
Ramirez.
it.
All right. So Robeisy Ramirez wins.
Bruh. It's funny how that nigga's the last one.
All right, so this list is terrible, bro. I'm just gonna let y'all know. This would not
You
be my
niggas
list
are
at all.
stupid.
I mean, we're not
This would-
considering the people who
Frankie,
fucking
you
lost
put
against
everything
Usyk
there,
and
bro. That's
fucking
on you.
Canelo. And one
Literally,
nigga
because you
actually beat
niggas are
Usyk,
stupid.
and then one nigga like lost to Canelo, but it was a good fight. But fuck it, whatever.
Like, bro, when this is all said and done, like, we're gonna be like, damn, why did we not put Virgil Ortiz at number 1?
Nigga,
I'm just gonna let y'all know. I'm just gonna let y'all know, bro.
Hey. Stop dick
Yeah,
riding.
once Virgil
Get
gets
that
that
nigga dick
momentum
out your
back,
mouth.
bro, he's gonna be
Who,
pound for
me?
pound less easy.
No,
It's just that
fucking
he had
Yeah,
to
Frank.
for
take us with the
real.
weight, but he's gonna be back, bro.
For real, bro. He's different.
Who gonna
But
be back, bro?
Virgil Ortiz stops almost everybody at 154, bro.
Damn, bro.
You
Roy
mean-
really
you mean
joined.
after
Roy
he
really
leaves
joined
from
to
the camp?
fucking. Roy joined to put on his put off his camera for the last 20 minutes of the pod, bro.
And
Come on,
mute
bro.
his mic.
All right. Thank y'all for joining us for another Boxing Chat podcast. We'll catch y'all. We're gonna do a fantasy draft on Sunday. I guess we'll go live for that one. So we'll go live for the fantasy draft on Sunday. We'll see you guys there. We'll also be talking sometime next week, reviewing the Jaron Boots Ennis fight that's coming up this Saturday. So see you guys on Sunday. Catch y'all next time, boys.